see Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They do go for it. It's Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
6-yard line.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Kansas City.
They'll run as Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Now Edwards-Helaire. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 15-yard line. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down at about the length of the football. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Stop short of the goal line. A 2-yard gain brings up 4th and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense... comes up with a goal line stand. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down. Back to Mixon on 1st down. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
On the carry.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And not a whole lot to speak of. High of the 20. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They run for it with Mixon. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there. But they do convert on 4th. Mixon with a 1st down carry. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Anthony Hitchens brought him down.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Mixon. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism. They created some nice space for him.
Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
And a 1st down, Chiefs.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Carl Lawson on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Geno Atkins on the stop. It's a gain of a yard. And it's
now whistles and a lineman might have moved. That's going to set him back 5 yards. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
And it's 4th down.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. He'll buy some time right. This is caught. Watkins. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Here comes the offense again for Cincinnati. The Bengals 1-3-1 now following a 27-3 loss to division rival Baltimore Week 5. And Joe Burrow, you know, coming off that string of 3 straight 300-yard games, looked more like a rookie in this one. Threw for under 200, was sacked 7 times. The offense also punted 7 times. They could not find the end zone. And CD, they looked so good through some of the early games. This is the first time that they really got stepped on.
It is, and it's, you know, that's what you expect with a rookie quarterback and a team that's still having to replenish talent. You know, this Bengals team has played hard. They've been aggressive throughout. They played over their heads in a sense in certain occasions. But they were playing Baltimore. This is one of the better teams in the league, one of the better defenses. Shouldn't be a major surprise that the young quarterback would struggle against that team. Sacked 7 times, it probably could have been 10 or more. So they're fortunate that that didn't happen. But I still like the future. And if you're a Bengals fan, you should too. You've got your quarterback. They just have to keep drafting well, signing the right free agents, and they'll get back into the fray in the AFC North. At Indy next week, home for Cleveland and Tennessee. So the schedule's still doing them no favors.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And going deep for Hill. This is intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
The ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now Joe Mixon. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
Frustrating for a defense.
There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, 52 yards. And the Bengals draw even, and of course they can take the lead if they hit the extra point. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on third down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, pick up the first down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
Here's Mecole Hardman. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Mecole Hardman on the returns. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Set to take over, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him, but he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Gain of 12.
He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
The tackle made.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing is Mahomes on third. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Mahomes can sling it, but the feet are nimble, too, as he scrambles for a first down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So a very tight first. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Mixon will get it to start the second half. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
A gain of a yard.
On third down, Mixon. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. They'll try and run with Mixon. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And now they will throw it with Burrow. This one grabbed by A.J. Green.
Burrow's pass.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Flushed out right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Tano Passanio able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. And that is incomplete.
Burrow's pass intended for A.J. Green.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. He's got his man, Boyd. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Tyler Boyd, 56 yards. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
For the point after.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. They'll run here with Mixon. Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
On 2nd down now, Mixon. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Mixon on the carry. He was brought down by Bashad Breeland.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Mixon, the ball carrier. Anthony Hitchens brought him down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear, but here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. It was Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, there to knock it away.
Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out for the remainder of the season, and that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Gosh, you could probably build an all-pro team, Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and at worst, a Pro Bowl team, because you're talking about names.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Kansas City.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up.
Well, that's a good-looking rookie right there. I love how he let the play set up and then showed that explosiveness that I saw on tape in college. Remember I showed you the clip of what he was doing and setting up blocks, and then he would just go? We saw it on that play right there. That one was fun to watch.
Mahomes going to throw. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Cincinnati set to take over once again. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
A
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
3-yard pickup. Brings up
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll run with Mixon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
This is Mixon. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Mixon, the ball carrier.
Dorian O'Daniel, 3rd-round pick in 2018, made the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings
on 2nd down. Mixon. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
On the carry.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Flush to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
He was looking for Watkins that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. They find some open field here. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Back now in Cincinnati. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
He's brought down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and
on 2nd and 9, Mahomes.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. Now Edwards-Helaire. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
He was brought down by Josh Bynes. It's a gain of 9. Brings up
they'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
At their own 24-yard.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Ball carrier.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Denied on 4th down is Joe Mixon. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right? But he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, that was times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's open
as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop them. I like the confidence he showed.
At the 43-yard line.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah.